Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Okay.
Anyone here?
Hello, everyone. Steven Scripps here. So, this is Control. Now, this is not usually my normal type of game. I don't normally... the only things I've seen gameplay-wise of this game are like kind of shooter elements. And normally I'm not really a big fan of shooter games. But I happen to be working on a new project that is going to be very heavily inspired by SCP games, and more specifically the SCPF genre on Roblox. And if you don't know what that is, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, we're trying to that subgenre tries to simulate the workings of an SCP facility. And if you don't know what SCP is, I'm not going to explain that. I'm sorry, it's just too much. Just look up SCP Wiki and you can figure it out yourself. But yeah, so the reason I'm here is because I talked with as I've been talking with the team and the people helping me out with this new project. Many of them, in particular Gabe and Jack, they've been saying, hey, you gotta play Control, you gotta play this game. It's so many of the things we're talking about, Control does, and it does it really well. In particular, I wanted to look at kind of the architecture and some of the just like themes, some of the lore in the game. Gabe is our builder, so he's a big fan of like brutalism builds. So he says that this game does that really well. So we'll see how that looks. But other than that, I am just gonna be trying to play the game normally, and I'll occasionally maybe comment on like how we could use the lore in our game, or use some of the building for inspiration. Anyway, let's actually play the game. Let's see what we got here. Prohibited items reminder. Okay, certain objects are not allowed. So, no unauthorized weapons, no pagers, no laptops, no smartwatches, no smartphones, no smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Yeah, this is very, very typical SCP stuff going on already. I guess I probably should explain what SCP is for the people who don't know. So basically, SCP stands for Secure, Contain, Protect, and it is this fictional universe in which there is this top secret organization called the SCP Foundation, and they secure, contain, and protect, hence the acronym SCP, various anomalous entities and objects. And by anomalous, I mean that they are reality-defying. They defy the laws of science or logic or whatever else, right? So, Control, I believe, and I'd be really surprised if it wasn't, is heavily inspired by the SCP universe. So we're going to be seeing a lot of weird reality-defying stuff throughout the course of this game. Let me actually read what's going on here. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override, HRA protocol activated. Okay, so we're starting with a containment breach. Fun. It's a very typical start to any SCP game. Wait, is this door open? Yes, it is. Alright, what we got here?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
So
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
So Jesse does not work here then? Because from the gameplay, from the clips I've seen, I thought she did, but okay, let's see what we got here. Bureau expenditures. Major staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay. So this is where the letters go. Oh, what? Oh, close line actor. Okay. Oh, that's nice. When you sprint, the camera pans up. Sorry if I know I'm taking a really long time just turning the camera around and staring at random details in the environment, but you know, that's kind of what I'm here for, so. But yeah. Now, it should be noted, if you somehow are
Federal
on this video
Bureau
without
of
knowing
Control.
who I am a Roblox developer,
All these
so
years I've been looking for them,
Hang on, I'm
and
sorry,
they were
sorry.
hiding in plain sight.
I am a Roblox developer, so this project is a Roblox game. I do not know how to do realism to this level. I am picking up 3D modeling, so eventually I might be able to, but I think something of this level of production quality is not feasible for an indie game. So you know, don't expect me to make Control 2. That's not what I'm doing. I'm using this as visual inspiration and story inspiration. And where even is the door on this office? Is the door not here? Can I crouch? No, I can't crouch. Oh no, the door's over there. Okay. Can I knock this over? Yes, I can. What I got in here? Do they have, like, I don't know what they're called in this universe, but like some SCP that responds to name brand items, and that's the in-universe excuse they have for why there's no copyrighted material? is that why it looks like this? Because at the entrance we saw, hang on, let me pull up the not this. Here we go. Okay. Collectibles, because it said, oh my god, there's so many. Oh Jesus Christ, which one was it? This one? No, wait. Okay, no, I pressed the wrong key. It's this, and then how do I go down menu? Enter. Yes, enter. Okay. Or I could just use the mouse. I didn't even know that. Okay, this is not it. Case files? No. Correspondence? Here we go. Yeah, this one. And any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. So there's something in this compound that reacts to things that are archetypal. So that's why you can't have, like, I don't know, like Lay's chips, because those are too archetypal. I don't know. If it is, that is pretty funny. Hang on, let me look at this logo. Oh, what? Oh, Jesse, what are you doing there? Okay. Probably had a chance to get a better look at that earlier, but I probably missed it. Security order. Okay, let's see. Attention all redacted. Redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure, redacted, permission to redacted, following basic protocol redacted, shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. Alright. Cool. Yeah, surely that told me a lot. I wonder if that's a... Can I have... Oh, I can have Jessie jump, but I can't have her walk. Because I can have her sprint, but she's already doing like a jog even when I'm not sprinting.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh, hello, Jenner.
Hello. Are you streaming this somewhere else?
No, I am just recording on OBS.
Ah.
Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate departmental head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay? 2 executive sector staff from admin. Okay, there's just generic correspondences. Don't know what that means.
Hello?
Oh, janitor. I think that guy's important. Look around here first. And also, janitor, if you want to introduce yourself, I'm recording this and I might upload this.
Hello, I am janitor_blocks.
That's it?
I played Control before.
Cool, alright. So that's all the info that we're ever going to tell you about janitor. Is that's his name and he's played Control. That's all you get to know.
Hey, excuse me.
Are you real?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
She wasn't talking. She was thinking, and then he replied, wait. That was her internal monologue. Her mouth wasn't moving. Why did he reply? Yep. Wait, is that, I don't know if that's an intentional detail. Okay. Wacky stuff.
Ahti is quite the character in this game.
I can already see that. I kind of like him already.
Yeah, he's my goat.
Oh, this is the guy we saw in the intro. The guy that got shot. Director Zakaria Trench. Elevator's that way, but what else is over here? Oh, we just looked around. I'm silly. wait, yeah, we went here, and then I think that was dead end, right? Unless, did I just do a circle? Is that what happened? One here. I think I did do a circle. Unless the game is messing with me, but I don't think they do that.
Remember
I
that
think I just
row
got
of
lost.
paintings? And how that elevator wasn't there before?
Oh, is it already starting? Is it already? Hang on, because this is where I... Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, yeah, because this is where I came from. I went through the metal detectors, I went up the stairs, I went into this room, I went back, I went through here, and I passed by. There was nothing here. Alright, I see what we're doing. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Imagine having the last name Darling.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Okay. So the first thing that that came to mind for me was like, I thought Jesse worked here. Just it
Nope.
felt like that based off of the gameplay clips that I saw, but apparently she doesn't.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
I mean, I guess she
Well,
will
You know
eventually.
what's on my mind.
You'll
My
get an
baby brother,
answer soon.
Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay.
Because I don't want to spoil anything.
Gotcha. Oh, oh, whoops. Okay, clearance level 1. I've already seen this. Approved terminology reminder. Remember, drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Word/phrase to use in the service of his/her country. Regret, proud pride will be remembered. Word/phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood/bleed, loss, apologies/sorry.
Yo.
Oh. Hello, Zarin.
Hi there.
Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Wait, who is Trench? Do I have... Is this guy important? Hang on, let me check something. Oh, is that that's the director, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm terrible with names, so I'm not gonna be good with keeping track of this.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Oh, whoa.
What?
Huh. But who is she talking to?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Oh god, what are we doing? I have a health bar now. We're in the combat tutorial. Beat a melee. Jesus Christ,
Damn.
Jesse, oh my god.
Hard ass
The
punch.
same gun.
That's a funny looking gun.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Now
really
I have
love the
a-
design of the service weapon.
But does it reload by itself? It does, yeah. What is
Are
this?
you able to like hip fire?
I am, yes. Oh, that's a cool animation. She uses one hand when she's hip firing.
So you can run a gun. Cool.
Yes. I accidentally switched the over-the-shoulder mode. I don't know how to reverse it.
I'm pretty sure it's R.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You can rapid fire that. The fire is 5 click.
Jesus Christ, the fire rate is really high.
Like try to butterfly click. Like use 2 fingers.
That's
Okay,
the
so it has a
limit.
limit,
Yeah.
but it's roughly as fast as you could click with 1 finger. So I'd say that's pretty good.
Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Like health elements restore health. Oh, so that's what these are.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm just confused.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
It'll make sense eventually. I don't know if it will.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Well, that's real
You
footage.
can't let this happen. You 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 stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Oh boy. Here we go. I have a weapon mod already. Astral reload. Okay, cool. Hiss Guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards use standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time, or more data is needed? Did the Hiss target individuals with the combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they're best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file blank for full report. Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist. Wait. This report shouldn't exist yet. By order of director Jesse Faden?
You're the director now.
But that just happened. But how do we have this document already? Wait, what do you mean? So much is expected from the director. The responsibility. I thought we were gonna become a janitor. I thought that was. Maybe this is a janitor, the assistant janitor role. I don't know. Okay, cool. So, can I open this now? No, I still can. I don't have clearance. I've already been here.
Oh, you want to see something interesting? Shoot the vending machine. Just pistachios.
What? What does that mean?
This mean?
What does that mean?
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Also, what does
Said that at the same fucking time, dude.
Jesse Faden? That's not even her haircut. That's not her haircut. I mean, I guess her hair is tied back in a ponytail right now, but some weird time shenanigans is going on. Oh, what is this? God, wait a second.
Gonna be real though, that is a cool ass looking gun.
It is, yeah. I gotta. Something weird is happening in that room. Maybe it's the hiss.
The hotline.
What?
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, God. It's easy. What? Where? Oh, you.
Behind you. Ow! Ow!
I love melee. Don't have
Yeah, no, that shit looks like it hits like a truck. The feedback is
It's
hard.
better. Okay, hang on. So now that's recontextualized this. That's recontextualized this a bit. Okay, hang on. Let's look at this environment. Okay, so this is meant to be a combat environment. This is a combat level. So we got low cover in the form of filing cabinets here. These very thick filing cabinets, like unrealistically thick. That's to have cover to sit behind. That looks like the primary source of cover here is these filing cabinets, because this is the thickest form of cover. It's like just high enough to give cover to the lower body. It makes sense that they'd use this because it's like an office setting. And since they know the player is going to be around here, they place the cover around here. And so this is a very short encounter, right? So there's a cover here, here, here. It's not too much, but they don't need that much because the player's not going to be here for very long. This isn't really cover because I think this can be destroyed. Yeah, but that doesn't really help. So really, you're meant to fight in this space, which I just did. Oh
God, I'm thirsty and I want to drink water, but I'm too full to drink water. I'm just
sound
gonna
that tried to invade
puke it
me
back
earlier.
out. Fuck.
The hiss
Central
burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
She came from across the sea, like a bolt of lightning.
Okay. Oh man, what were they doing? What shenanigans
What?
were
Wait,
they
look
up
at
to?
that again? What's that? What the No, that sigil down there. What the fuck is going on down there?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can I shoot this? Probably not. This is like the stupidest idea to be messing with this. Oh, hey, it spins.
If you ask, can I shoot it?
spins.
The answer is yes.
This is a completely fun. Okay.
But it's fun. Keep doing it. Oh,
The lighting in this area is incredible. Hang on. I know it's just blue and red, but the atmosphere, man, it's good. That's really good.
You can also shoot the floating people if you want. Doesn't really do anything, but it looks cool.
I think that's like
Shoot the floating
desecrating the
people.
dead. I don't know if I want to do that.
Nah, they don't die after you kill them. Floaters. Try one.
I don't know what that means.
Just got him already.
Wait a second. Oh, the shelter didn't protect them.
Yeah, loot crate.
AWE investigations. Marshal, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes drive before that. Our team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Okay, so this is their kind of like retrieval team, it looks like. House memory. Oh, I have conception. I have a undefined reading and house memory.
I really like those little loot crates because they reward you for exploring a little bit further than you otherwise would have gone.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna build an environment this big and you're not gonna reward exploration, what even is the point? You know. Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lock reception. Remember, she's turning 46. See, I feel there's a lot of this where, like, I can't tell if these documents are there to be silly fun or if they're there to be important. Like, I don't know if that means anything.
This makes me want to play Gloomwood for some reason.
FBC reminder.
Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
This makes me think, like, it would be cool actually if, okay, so they have a whole protocol and name for what happens when there's like architectural changes. At least that's my interpretation of what that means. That's really cool. I kind of want to do something like that. Again, more photos of Jesse as the director, even though we just got here. I feel like I'm backtracking, but I also feel like I'm not, because this feels different. I swear this.
Maybe
these
there's
officers
an
weren't-
architectural change. Maybe you should go to the intercom and report it.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Because I swear these weren't open before.
I just didn't go to the right of the area.
Really did not. Okay, so you see now I'm like going crazy. I'm like questioning if it's a building shift or I'm just getting lost. Executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supply of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time.
Also on the left, it says official and non-official in the documents.
Oh wait, let me see. Oh wait, I haven't read this either. The object's form is a variable. When bound, the object allows pair-utilitarians to blank. This object must only be bound by an individual seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the blank, but the criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. Popular hypothesis blank. Uniforms throughout history, blank. Oh god, I can't pronounce that. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Verunastra, all weapons that blank of their wielders. If objects of power, the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blank, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Okay, and then, yeah, I've already seen that. Oh, I don't.
Oh.
What do you mean I don't have correspondence? Oh, it's not
Looking at
unread.
unread.
I mean, okay, yeah, right. And oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's sorted into non-official and official. Wait, so do they just have like a bunch of these papers that you can use as like notes?
Yep.
They just have the logo and the map. That takes up so much space. That's such a waste of ink. Do you really have to stamp those? I mean, I guess it's good for tracking what people are writing down.
Oh right, I was playing this game. Pacific Drive.
Ah.
Have you even heard of it?
The name sounds familiar, but I know I'm like totally turned around at this point, but at this point I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Fuck it, I'm gonna play it. I need to actually commit to something. I've been having trouble committing to a lot of things.
Local map. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow, we are already. That's already a pretty expansive map for the beginning area of the game.
Sorry, I glanced at them and thought that was like G-Man for a second. What was that for?
The texturing is fuzzy in this room. You probably can't see it because of the stream quality, but it's like it's kind of grainy. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
just the rendering or if that's an intentional effect. Because I don't see it out here. Oh wait, yeah, no, I think it's something in that room. I feel like.
playing it on DirectX 11 would be better.
I don't want to crank up the quality because I don't think my computer can handle that.
No. I was talking to myself. I wasn't telling you to do it.
Oh, okay. Central Executive. So, okay. I thought there were gonna be stairs here, but there aren't.
They're blocked off.
They're blocked.
You gotta jump.
Oh, I'm stupid. I didn't think of that. Oh.
Now you're trapped into this combat encounter.
I was thinking in like friggin' cinematic game mode, where it's like, oh, they never show you, or they never allow you to jump over stuff. You gotta find a way around. Okay, but yeah, that makes sense. That guy. Good to know.
The blue stuff on the ground is hell.
You must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Are we done? Yeah, we're done.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. Systems everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the blank arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by blank detection of an unobstructed ping using the blank within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or blank or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be blank. Okay.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep, ripping it out.
The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Report to file blank for full report.
Rips them apart.
Okay.
Jesse, over here.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing.
Your hometown is called Ordinary?
I've been looking for this place for a long time.
You don't mind if I stream Pacific Drive as well?
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench? The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Okay. Communications department. Oh man. Weapon mods. Okay. Exclusive to Shatter. Don't know what that means. Energy renewal. Energy gained from headshots. Exclusive to grip, pure spin. I don't know what any of this means. What do I have right now? Astral reload efficiency. Let's just take a second to appreciate this room. So, what's cool about the way that they handle, like, the control points is that the architecture shifts basically add an in-universe way to justify any kind of combat space, and then being able to just, like, basically, it usually when you're designing a level for a combat space in a game, right? You're juggling two different things, which is kind of like, it encompasses a lot of things, but mainly you can sort them into two categories, right? It's believability, which is trying to make this look like a real space that could exist, and then there is like gameplay application, which is how well does this space flow and how practical is it as a gameplay space. So in this context, is it good as a combat space? Is there cover? Does the cover flow in an interesting way? And by having the building shifts be something that happens inherently whenever you purify a control point, it means that they can separate those two into completely different areas. They don't have to think about believability when they're doing the combat space, because the combat space is meant to not be believable. And then they don't have to think about combat space when it becomes believable, because now it's no longer a combat space. It's been purified. So that's both. It serves a story purpose, and it also serves a really helpful sort of, I guess, kind of like a helpful role in the development cycle of making this easier on the designers.
And before you cleanse the control point, you're physically blocked from progressing further until you cleanse it.
Yes, yeah. Still don't have clearance for anything, despite being the director, apparently. Health recovery.
Hi guys. What's going on? It's me. Golden
The only person
Freddy.
who's failed is yourself. Zachariah Trench.
In the mods tab, you have personal mods at the bottom.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, this one's higher. I can only equip one right now. I can do a health boost, energy boost, health recovery. Health recovery seems better.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on a bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural blank for the oldest house to blank them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the blank to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Blank agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 419, 1935 for full report. Compiled by Dr. Carla Vaughn and Dr. Hubert Tan, research specialist by order of Dr. Casper Darley, Cat Research. Okay. So this actually does give me ideas for like how we might wanna lay out like lore documents if we want to do that. That's definitely not gonna be until like a much later update, but you know, it would be cool to have. I wonder where they're getting these songs. Do they make these? Oh, is that where we have to go? Okay, we've already been here, I think. Oh, no, I haven't. House memory. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. So something I want to admit is when I explore maps, it is in a very like unconscious way. I don't really think about where I'm going. I just go, ooh, door, ooh, hallway, ooh, entryway, and then I walk into it. And like I don't know where I am right now. But and then I look around and I see things. I'm like, ooh, a collectible, ooh, a loot box, and then I pick it up and then I move on. See, I'm the kind of player that level designers train to handle because normally what you want, the ideal player as a level designer is someone who has a very, very intricate understanding of every single part of your map, and as soon as they see an area, they clock it instantly, and the layout is just ingrained in their head, right? That's not most people, and that is most certainly not me. I do not know where I'm going at any given point. So I'm the kind of player that level designers train for, as in, I need to be protected from my own lack of sense of direction.
Also, a question: did you go back into the boardroom and re-talk to the Emily there?
I did not. Does she have anything to say?
You can.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh. Okay.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No.
I'm gonna need a
just
bigger backpack.
Inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Got it.
So
Thanks.
So an object of power is a paranormal object that can be controlled in some way, whereas an altered object, or whatever she called it, is one that is just paranormal and doesn't really have any properties that can be controlled. Okay. Interesting.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay.
Thanks, Emily.
Fucking windy out
Sure, I'll
here.
have more
Jesus
questions
Christ.
Just let me know.
Hey, there's a whole box back here.
Oh my god, chill out. Oh my god. God, why does a hurricane have to be going where I'm going?
Okay, I need to orient myself. So... Okay, so I need to get to the communications department and find the hotline. I'm on floor 2. Let me get to floor 1. Control executive. This is blocked off. So I forget. I know she said it twice, but I forget what she said about how to get to there.
Okay, so you see that little shifting blue stuff on that door?
Oh, right, yeah.
That's like an indicator to help you lead to where the mission.
Yeah, I saw it earlier and then I forgot. So wait, so this is a safe area. So I bet if I walk into here, the gun disappears.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget this happens more and more now. You gave us the permission in your regulations. We await in this stage. The word that describes this is redacted. Repeat the word. The name of the sound that resonates in your house after the sun.
That probably means something, but I'm not gonna analyze right now.
You taking your boss with you. There must be eaten.
No, thanks.
Don't walk over there.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
I died to that the first time I played.
How far did you run into that?
Like all the way.
And here in this cafeteria area, the low cover is these buffet lines. No, I'm not claiming to be a level design expert. These are very basic recognitions that I'm making here, or very basic observations. That's why I'm here, though, because I'm trying to learn more. Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. That would have been the main entrance to the communications department, but it is blocked. Completely. So instead, let's go through here. I have any mods I could use? Exclusive to Shatter. I don't have that yet, whatever that is. Oh boy. Dead letters. Something I appreciate is how this game does throw you immediately into the action. With how cinematic of a game it looked, like I was kind of expecting to have to go through like a really long intro section, but no, they get you to the combat very quick, which is really nice. And what is this? Dead letters, machine god. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Shield on you. Do I have to break that with melee? Yes, I do. see you. So I'm not very good at shooter games, as you might just tell. But good enough for this, at least. Trench, dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other alternate materials. So, thank you again, can't wait to delve into my dead letters. Lovely. So they get a bunch of junk mail, it seems, from people who are either trolling or just crazy, and there's nothing paranatural actually going on. That's cleanse it. Cleanse control points gain access to fast travel sites near the oldest house.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Wait, so they can use that for telekinesis? That's where that mechanic is going to come in. Or that's how it is going to come in, lore-wise.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Before I get there, did anything happen to that really hiss-infested area?
Let's see.
Oh, wait, this is not where it came from. Shield. This is where I came from, though. Why are there enemies back here again? Okay, I want to point out something. I've been watching a bunch of level design videos, and I want to show you something here. Doorways are a big thing in designing combat spaces, right? Doorways are really good cover because you got cover on this side, you got cover on this side. But here's the thing, if the player is standing at the doorway for the entire duration of the combat encounter, then they're not going to experience all that beautiful level design that you've placed down in this room. So if I stayed here and I shot through here the entire time, then that would be really boring for level designer, right? And also for me, because that's not fun, that's really uninteresting in terms of like cover. So here's what they did. They place cover strategically in front of the door to both make this less effective cover and make this more or equally appealing as the door in terms of cover. So what do I mean by that? I mean, look at this right here. These and these barricades and this like knocked over kind of server thing or whatever this machine is. It's hard to tell because we're in the back. I think it's a vending machine. This provides high cover, low cover, high cover, and over here, more high cover. So for one, oh, whoops. Oh. There we go. For one, this makes it so that this is not as effective cover anymore because now we're blocked by all that cover, and I can't really shoot through. I can't shoot through any of these. I can't, you know, if there's an enemy on the other side of this, I have to like awkwardly move around to try and get an angle that. But even then, there's still like a blind spot there. There's still a blind spot over there, blind spot over there. But once I come out into here, well, now this is really good cover. Now it's like, oh, okay, this is great cover on my left here, great cover on my right. If I'm standing right here, I have this full range of view for this entire section. If I don't like that, then I can come over here and have a very good range of view for this side. And this side is kind of not covered, but then I can move forward up into here, right? It's like you want to pull the player forward. What you don't want to do is you don't want to make a spot where the player is able to sit down and just camp out the entire interaction. You want them to try moving around because that's what makes an interesting flow of combat. If they're stuck in the same place the entire time, if they realize, wait, this is the best place on the entire map, they're gonna stay there. Or not the entire map, but for the entire level or this entire scene, right? If they find out that's the best place to stay, they're not going to move. They're not going to have as much fun. They might say that they're having more fun because, oh, I figured it out. I figured out the best strategy. And for some people, there is some fun in that, but I think it's more fun when you are being challenged, and that challenge is dynamic, you know, in general. So that's why these have been placed here. It's to pull us out of the doorway, so we're not staying here. Also notice how it's really dark, actually, leading up to this. This is really dim, but then you open the door and it's like, whoa, massive flash of brightness. So that's another thing that's visually pulling you into this space. It's like you're out here and you're like, it feels wrong to fight from here because it's like, not just because of the cover, but also because it's dark here. It feels like this is not the place you're supposed to be standing. Anyway, that's a little level design ramble. Okay, that hiss area is up there. We didn't come in through here, we came in through there. Oh, man, what happened here? Were they people here before? Was I just really unobservant? Before we check that out, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Let me pause. Okay, here we go. So the enemies seem to respawn in the same area at certain checkpoints. So if you want to go back and explore, it's not totally risk-free.
Yeah, there's random encounters.
What happened here? What is this? The hiss is in there. Havana summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Blank deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been blank. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations in the noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for blank minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1 I.9 was recited in the vicinity, is it I.9 or 1.9? Oh, 1.9. Was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-815 for details. Okay, hang on. I want to see if it's possible to walk in here. It doesn't feel like it is, but there is something on the other side. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can't access that. So then what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get to that?
You'll get access to all those, like, fungus corrupted areas in a future chapter.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. So that is still all sectioned off because looks like the hiss is still infesting it. Yeah, no way I'm going in there. Okay, well, we got some loot, so wasn't all for nothing. Alright, let's go back. Don't mind me, just plowing my way through everything. Book Club, Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell.
Also, do you see those windows from that room? Those are unbreakable windows because of the pattern. If they don't have that pattern, they're breakable. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, look back at those stacks of filing cabinets on the left. See how there's a loot box on top of the middle one? This game really loves putting stuff in places you can't reach yet, so that when you eventually backtrack, you can once you get the extra mobility.
See, now that angers me because I thought, oh, okay, there's a box up there, there's a ladder, I should move the ladder. The ladder is a static prop.
Yep. But like, even look up in the dead letters room. Look at all those rooms that you can't access yet.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Also, the addition of the what are they called again? The hiss agent. The addition of the hiss agent is it's really smart because what it allows for, right, is it allows for like the designers to fill a space with a bunch of people and say like, oh, there were a bunch of people who were working here without having to put in like enemies or NPCs, because now we can just kind of imply like, yeah, they were here, but now they're kind of dead. And that means they only have to actually make NPCs for the control points, the cleansed control points, and story important events, obviously. Okay, this is blocked off. Have I already checked here? Yeah, I have. Okay. What? Okay. Feel bad for that guy. Okay, that's blocked.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss flashed over it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay, so they throw 3 and then pause. Where's the way up? There. Also, notice the usage of light, by the way. Notice how I was a little lost over here, and I was like, oh, where do I go? And I turn around and I see light streaming in through this doorway. If that light wasn't there, I might not have spotted that. What is the object of power in there? Can't tell.
It's the floppy disk from the TV you saw earlier.
Oh. What's happening? What is happening over here? Oh, the other objects are kind of being pulled a little bit. Not as much, though. Okay. Alright. I don't know if I'm close enough yet. I'm gonna bait out one more. Third one. All right, let's go.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
I don't know what that means. I like how the subtitles for the board have like alternative sort of like definitions for the words they're saying. And the reason I say that is because it implies that like Jesse understands what's being said, but it's not English. Because like there's multiple applicable definitions.
Yeah.
that's
your energy bar.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
I don't think we have any choice but backtrack.
Incoming.
Yeah. I know this isn't a stealth section, but I'm kind of just testing out how good the detection system is. It's very rudimentary. Oh, that's explosive. Oh, I should have taken get deny on that. Oh. I think there's a lot of explosive stuff. Down there? It's running out. Is it? Okay, great. Can I open this yet? Still no. I don't have any clearance cards.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom. Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Like this one?
This must open the door.
Oh, that's really interesting.
So this one, okay, this one isn't like hiss infected or whatever. So this one it's not cleansing because it's not corrupted or anything. We just played
Yeah, it's like a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Because you're right outside a boss room.
Okay. All right. I see what's going down. All right.
Great.
Okay, he's gonna toss that. The explosive objects always get me.
Yeah.
I did pretty well for my first attempt at a boss, I think. I think I'm gonna pause after I finish this. Or was that Tomasi? Doing his attacks. So we're gonna shoot once, and then up there, fire. There we go. Oh, that's it? Okay.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau Para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file blank for full report. We also have Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AW response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file blank for full report. And then Demolition Expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track blank entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file blank for report. Okay.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
So, about boss design, real quick. So this is the very first boss of the game. This is teaching you the basics of how bosses are probably going to behave. One thing that they do is, because it's very easy to just sit behind a pillar or whatever and just take pot shots at the boss over and over and over, wait for them to attack, take some shots, go back into cover, wait for them to attack, take some shots. Because it's really easy to do that over and over again, but that's not really interesting, they throw in some enemies on the ground too, and not just like the boss in the air. The enemies on the ground, you have to also either deal with or you have to move around, usually both, right? Because it's going to be hard to fight them when they're right up in your face. So that encourages movement around the area, and also allows you to kind of like, it gives you an interesting choice between like, do I focus on the boss right now or do I focus on the enemies? When do I focus on the enemies? Should I wait for them to collect and then just like get rid of all of them, or should I just deal with them as soon as they appear, you know?
And they serve as emergency health packs.
And they serve as health. That's true. That's a really important thing to know. Okay. All right. Let us go ahead and check this out.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Boot, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at blank blank, which had been connected to a total of blank disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house blank days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Shatter projectile boost. Oh, do we have the ability to... no. What is the name of the thing we have? The ability which is unlocked. I forgot. I don't think that has mods because it's just a thing that is... She has it, like...
Yeah, all the ability related stuff is in personal mods.
Oh, is it?
But I don't think you have any related to it yet.
The hotline can't be far now.
Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna play for this long, but this is actually really fun. Like,
yeah. Melee. Yeah.
All visitors must check in. This probably provides context to something, but I don't have whatever it provides context to yet.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Green Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Oh, that's not... That's not a window.
Nope.
Mind the gap? That's more than just a gap, I think.
Whoa.
Oh.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Why is only that one interactable? The music. It slows down when we walk into one of these hallways. Okay, well this just exits probably. This is still locked there. Yeah. I don't think there's anything much here. I mean, is there anything much here? Something I missed? I don't think there is. I guess I'll just go back to light switch.
Hit the bell again.
Bell again. Okay, I see. So, is there anything different about these? Oh, here we go.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Does it just cycle through the ones on the left?
Congrats on completing your first Ocean View Motel puzzle.
It's always three poles. What is that? A hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Is this the part where the gun goes against? Oh, no. What? Nosebleed.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an
Or I think the
echo.
gun scene that I saw in
An
the trailer was
echo
already in the
with
intro.
important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Alright.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Alright. That's cool, but I do have to stop at some point, so I'm gonna pause for now. Oh, man. Alright. Well. That is Control for now. Really, really cool game. I really dig this. What is this? Oh, DLCs. Right. Okay. So yeah. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't know how to do outros. Bye.